Now we discovered what is XRP. The XRP was do you know what? They want to entirely change the finance banking system, transaction system with SWIFT. But I don't think it's going to work. However, so that's why we need the lady Winnie Webb in online. So bring up the dark side of the tokenization of the Black Rock, Larry Fink, and Elite Monteiro. We want to explore the new system. This is Unified Ledgers, LNM, XRP, mixtures both. We are also going to get into some information surrounding what is BI, what are the BIS and IMF, the World Economic Forum, actually doing with Repo and XRP. So go ahead, play this is get into Larry Fink. Larry Fink is now running. The World Economic Forum is acting chairman. In addition, everything is additional says everything will be tokenized. So everything will soon be on the same universe, digital ledgers, database, that everything on that database have a unique identifier number. So for you as an individual, your identifier number was presumptively by your digital ID or directly linked to. But everything will have digital ID. The tokenization agenda is particularly seek tokenized, but not just the asset. We traditionally think of like a real estate, for example, or gold. Play the physical asset as well as digital asset like a Bitcoin. And there's major effort connect with the people like Larry Fink, also people like Mark Carney, who now Prime Ministry of Canada, to tokenize the natural world and transform into the financial asset. So there was the attempt to do this, to extend under the Biden administration. I believe through this Department of Interior Natural Asset Corporation has not gone away. So there are groups, example, the creator of the ETF model, original ETF, so which is Black Rock. Black Rock now own. I share. His name is Peter Casey. I think how you pronounce is he tried to turn the Amazon rainforest into the digital commodity. Amazon rainforest into the digital commodity. So similar vehicle and Bitcoin. It's like the scarcity idea. Each the Amazon rainforest would represent token. So then financialized the way that each hectare would have the unique identifier, right? So the blockchain and would the service by the surveillance drone, DRON is drone, also the stuff. So even almost like a natural, the praise, the conceptualized and the most natural place on earth. Those are people going to come in place, surveillance, technology, tokenized is put on the blockchain. So really quickly get a little scared. So we start talking about something like tokenizing the rainforest. It's maybe selling off the share to the people, like there is a plan to pray here, a lot of us. So we are involved in that plan. The only way we can get out current system, the only way we can get out the current system that we are in this debt system is figure out how those of elite are going to use the tokenize all the value. The value is going to win up, and that is what we want to hold. Certain asset like Alanet, like XRP, like Solana, they are going to be the basal layer. This is the entire tokenization financial system, right? And we don't know what their plan yet, but we have. Oh, we know they want to the stolen energies, water, electricity. Okay, they want to stolen everything. All right. Natural resource, even gold. Okay, with the untouchable things, So understand. For example, if we invest in real estate or gold, and they are physical asset, but they want to use that becomes, in the market, it's like a stock market, you know what I mean? But stock market sometimes is wallpaper, wallpaper is go, they can be the very high risk, those are stock market, and more risk than stock market, you see. If those are things more risk than the stock market, why you to do that? They only certain rich people they can play this kind of game. Most people unable to, unaffordable, you know what I mean? So because they have been planning the year, then they play with the rich people. Yeah, I would argue this case, a particular natural asset corporation, the group behind the interest exchange group. So they just want to open up the huge new asset class, and they call it natural opportunity. Yeah, of course, natural opportunity has plenty, depends on what kind of investment. Yeah, something are phony, and something are because control. They try to something is like a metaverse, they try to control your cloud, your database, as stolen. They sold out your life, your bank account, everything online to the criminal. So that's how our world have like combat those 一带一路 one Belt One Road those杀猪盘 those KK those criminal online criminal the reason. Also, they can continue engage the same type of the bad behavior. For example, both us brought us 2008 financial crisis. So junior basically amount of asset currently is priced. So World Economic Forum is the same thing. So have the guy very insane, the guy who worked very, very high up, Citibank, and they told around the 2008, and don't worry about the financial system. So he say, we are never going to the broke. The bank, they calculate, they know exactly what the benefit if they change the system. So that's why, and especially some of the people, in the World Bank or somewhere, and you can see now the bank account, their bank account, how many share, how many stock market they share. So you can see in IMF lots of people, yeah, check a digital currency, how many those of CEO, World Bank, IMF, how many those of blockchain, those of Bitcoin, how many they held, how much. Yeah, and I look at him and said, seriously, so commoditized national park going to happen. I wonder now this is what he talking about. It's just digital, not actually selling your land. It's just digital commoditization. So because in as commodities, I'm a trade, it's gold, oil, dato, beans, rice, all kind of things, coffee, all kind of things. But those of things become those of digital commoditization to the park, natural park is amazing. So apply this now to the phrase, and they can slow down water, the solar resource. Yeah. So how you can tokenize those, national park? It's crazy, So we are because why? Those of national park actually is protected by government institution, and they have a obligation, guarantee or protect. But if you go to loads of, they sold the tickets, destroy the park, let's destroy the reserve. However, that's what I thought. It's famously create AI. Loads of AI, artificial intelligence, and a robot, and they can clean the toilet, and they can go to the shopping, and they can be like a waiter, something like that, and chef. I don't think so. It's a good idea. I think they will destroy the humanity job work. So that's why I'm very, very against this kind of bad idea. Not a good idea. Yeah, of course, they can imagination without limit, but I don't think so. This would work because for human character behavior and polycom like a river, like a stolen a river, stolen a lake, the ocean, it's stolen the ocean, natural forest. Also, lots of people want to put all that things in financial system. Fractionize is tokenized. Tokenized for what? Who gonna own this? Tell me, who gonna own this? This is kind of tokenize those things, Sell to the piece, sell to the piece by piece, It's just speculate. I think should be have some of the protection, for the war reserve, however, but not go private, especially environment protection, So insane. So probably dry, and this is clippy. I think they think it over. They are thinking too much about this. Because why? Natural disaster now. And so everywhere have natural disaster because over the exploitation, because the population exploration. So the Black Rock company is time to seize control everything, including river, ocean, natural world. Oh my God, saving the planet. I saw this was just really, really funny. I'm going to pray. Larry Finn, Black Rock, Larry Finn case is very particular. There's go with big ambition and develop the new asset class, but they can be used by basically few existing business model. Yeah, I don't know. Millennium forward is so one of those. Hello, I have been writing a few years. The whole idea, natural asset. Okay, natural asset because wow, it's gold, all kind of things, CO2, yeah, Yeah, and they produced mobile, so on, everything, She. So those are rare mental, you know what I mean? Crazy. Black Rock having been able to take control of so many natural assets as possible. Okay, they will control the universe. Oh my God. Larry Fink, you are crazy. Asset, part of financial system. Financial system is supposed to, work for the humanity. But now those are greedy individual company, big corporate. They take over all the things, asset, let's own the water, the ocean, the fish. Okay. All right. What do and deepen, expand the control over like just people in 16 financial system. Especially financial system, especially you can focus those service for the personal, individual, or commercial banking. You know what I mean? And they were overpowered to take care of everything. Their take care is like occupied. You see, and they were created army group by themselves. Oh my God! So our words like those are ambitious, those are individual. They're overthinking. They are crazy. Really quick. When Larry Pink died, you know what I mean. You will go to the grab. You go to the hair. You don't need those things. For the natural resource. It's those are for owned by the earth, owned by the people, not the individual. Those are things owned by everyone. It's freedom. You cannot own by your Larry Fink. Oh my God. What economic forum? Give me a break, okay? So you think this Eli are going to tokenize outside kind of things? Oh, they can. I advise. I advise. I advise. I advise. Larry Pink. Now you go tokenize the cow piece of shit. Piece of shit business, toilet business, okay? You go to the toilet. Trash business, okay? It's much easier because, you can create your trash become gold, okay? Garbage, use garbage, you should take care. Air pollution, those kind of things, And you clean the natural ocean, clean the ocean, clean the air, okay, clean an antivirus poison, you know what I mean? Okay, so you take care of a piece of shit of the cow, pig, okay, you can tokenize those trash, become gold. It's business, okay? Larry Fink, economic forum. Give me a break. The commodity, real estate, debt, lending, those of type of things, CO2, okay, rainforest, the rare in the earth. Yeah, you can take care of being endangered animal. Oh, correct. Use your money to take care of them. Yeah. Oh, it's better, homeless. Larry Pink, you can tokenize the homeless. All right? Give me a break. It's really, I'm seriously, I'm not joking, because those are obligate you stole the money for everyone, like a metaverse, and the criminal, Mark Zuckerberg, use Facebook, Instagram, it's criminal. He's criminal, but problem is he make money from it. He sold out everyone data to the criminal, see. And he make profit for that. He's rich. The same as Elon Musk, the same. They are same. And Amazon, Jeff Bezos, the same. Okay, give me a break. And, those are trackable civilian, having the all civilian automation, those are Elon Musk, control the universe satellite, or also those are EV car, battery. Now they even want to have a, mobile control, You see how they greedy, those are bullshit, those are fake rich people, you know what I mean? They try to control everyone. I think you should go to tokenize a cow out of shit. Pig out of shit, piece of shit toilet, okay? It's much, he's able to, his risk management AI. Oh, AI. Yeah, AI can clean the toilet. You see? Yeah, AI can replace prostitute also. You can use those prostitute become AI. Oh my God. Exercise. So kind of exercise control over the unprecedented way. So the benefit, you go piece of shit, you go collective, all the CO2, all the trash becomes recycle, you know what I mean? Trash recycle become renewable energies. That's your job, okay? Clean all the environment, okay? Ocean, trash, the human shit, toilet, okay? This financial government system push charge of the infrastructures, is unquote, green model. Yeah, green. Make profit for green decarbonization part of the goal, So carbon, no use don't use don't burn the, those are tree, those are, and allow them to unlock so many new assets. More collateral. Yeah, collateral, piece of shit. Cow, pig. Okay. 就是说 more collateral. Create a new debt out of just sort of explain easily model used to just unprecedented level. So Larry Pink, now is your job. Collective universe trash. It's good. Then you can go to the heaven. Otherwise, you go to the hell. Okay. Tokenizations. I want to SEC. Oh, SEC lost the job now. SEC, the American government, SEC has lost the job. Rapidly approve tokenization, the bond and stock market. But it's not only bond, stock. You should put a piece of shit of the bond, stock. Maybe it's disguised. The bond market and stock. A stock, stock, piece of shit. Okay, IPO, stock. Okay, give me a break. They are giving the kind of want to hear what is right, what is wrong. Tokenization, future commodity, stock, bond. Actually, I believe underlying technology fantastic because but those are things in public, you know what I mean. But they become the individual, they're private. Give me a break. Blockchain will help accelerate process transaction. Blockchain help identify. If you have pure blockchain, you have a knowledge of who buy and sell. Yeah, if you are blockchain, you have knowledge of who buy and sell. Okay, you buy and sell stock, so Bitcoin. So we don't need a custodian anymore. So we don't need a custodian anymore. So then you have to click here, let me know. Tokenization all asset, including piece of shit of a cow and pig and all kind of animal. Real estate equity bomb across the globe. They have a $4.1 trillion of money sitting in a global digital wallet. $4.1 trillion now money sitting in the global digital wallet. A lot of the money outside the United States. So could tokenize ETF. The digital like the ETF could have the investor just the beginning, it's a market through the crypto. They are investing now, could get them to the more traditional long-term retirement product. Yeah, long-term retirement product is most important. Those are need to have like the government institution special department board, to take care of those fund, retirement products. Not go to the individual, they go to bankrupt, So they have to guarantee for like the retirement products. The biggest problem is institutions have right, and the younger people are more connected to the crypto, and blockchain. They are traditional market, and when you see the 80 trillion handover money from the current generation to the younger generation, no, it's not a good idea. And your retirement plan go to the young people, but those young people, they don't have a lot of experience. They were bankrupt, they were stolen money. That's why, and they are not hard, and they don't work hard. They never work hard. They just speculator, So they're going to play the major role, invest money, 80 trillion. So they used to the XRP, they try to 270 trillion, but take place was swept. No, I don't think so. They can do that. Sweet is much, sweet have also have something loophole, but at the least it's safe. You know what I mean? You can track your money. But of course they have corrupt. Same. You know what I mean? Sweep the kind of platform. But at least don't go to those older system. Still have some of the bank guarantee. But that you go to those high risk, those are young people storing your money, This is why Black Rock and there's those institutions now going basically first into the crypto place, because without, where are they going to be? So this is the next web of the opportunity for the Black Rock. Next 10 of years, focus moving away traditional financial asset. Spot the digital manager have it's not only Black Rock, Blackstone, or all kind of things, all kind of institution, People saying digital ecosystem. Take a look when Larry Fink make a statement about the interconnected world ledgers. He talk about that's John new interconnect world ledgers, tokenized value system, the World Economic Forum, tied to the broader vision financial tokenization. It's not specific XRP or Ethernet, my name, however. In context for his remark, Black Black Rock partnership are going to institution project, such as like the Black Rock XRP. However, Larry Pink, you go collect the trash on the universe, okay? A toilet, okay? Tokenized. Piece of shit, okay? Interconnect ledgers and current herd. The World Economic Forum is thing is emphasize, transform outdated financial like a suite, interoperate the global settlement. BS global settlement system based on the distributed ledgers technology. Push center tokenization, turning the traditional asset like a bond, fund, currency into the blockchain basis token. Not everyone trusts the blockchain at all. Yeah, they're crazy. And transfer instantly. It's like XRP, Ripple, the same, because those of corruption politicians, and those of platform is fair, The Treasury Department is value, they stole the money, so it's corrupt. So when the world in the corrupt system, you cannot trust this kind, You need to trust some of the 80% is traditional, just 10% for it's pilot program. You cannot trust those piece of shit, Ripple XRP ledgers already enable to instant settlement liquid bridge or order demand liquid and point out system described word to word matches Ripple architect, the Black Rock report, tokenized fund, securitized with a Ripple USD stablecoin, institution on chain liquid, 247 settlement at a net relationship with the bank here. At the net, meanwhile, is already being used in the regulated pilot program in institution finance, especially for the tokenized securities. Central bank link example, including project in bridge, multi-CBDC network supported by the BIS, multiple central bank at the net, European, those of things, you can see the 魔鬼藏在细节里面, devil hidden in the detail. So you have to be very careful for those of, 五鬼搬运, those are ghosts move the money. Okay, the ghosts move the money. You can you never, even no police can check out if a ghost move. Nothing to do with the police. Police is stupid. Police don't do nothing at all. They have no brain, you know what I mean? Yeah. So even the police cannot help you find the money, okay? If there are ghosts, move your money out of somewhere, okay? Disappear. And without the core system, without any system, this is crazy. European Investment Bank, digital bomb, net. Goldman Sachs censor. Goldman Sachs was mostly government investor, you know what I mean? Goldman Sachs original. So since the CBDC framework endorsed central bank called net most production ready to blockchain CBDC now is going to very interesting. Yeah, I'm 看笑话吧. So net, they are all the debt, mostly are debt. Yeah, institution source of global. You need to have serious is out of politician because they abuse power. We cannot allow this. Those are war leader. Abuse power. We cannot let this happen. Institution source global. The settlement layer and the war ledger supporting the 5 trillion annual stable transfer 8.3 billion. Okay, now I will I will request from the Trump administration, especially Treasury Department, BESA, if you can use the crypto, crypto and the debt, reduce the debt. Do you know only 30% in the 2 years, and I will believe in you. But those it's not going to happen. We're more debt because policy. Because those are politicians, those are, NVIDIA, Amazon, Meta, Google. They were stolen all the assets. Now I see the number. They are intangible assets, stolen. They stolen the water. They stolen the national park. They even stole the air, okay. Ocean, river, give me a break. They should, we should send them to all the garbage, send to them, to the tokenized asset. All the piece of shit, okay. Larry Fink asked about the possible XRP ETF. He cannot comment. I don't know. It means the Black Rock has didn't have plan back. They just didn't want to say anything because they don't know. They know the corrupt is XRP. They want to use 270 trillion. Yeah. For XRP. Replaced SEC, Wall Street, everything, you know what I mean? Criminal. And those are Trump administration. Yeah. You see how they disappear, those are bit, Bitcoin, you know what I mean? Especially inside trade. You see those of Trump team, they're doing the inside trade. And Supreme Court don't do nothing, the Justice Department. So when you in this is Justice Department, all right. Now we discovered what is XRP. The XRP was do you know what? They want to entirely change the finance banking system, transaction system with SWIFT. But I don't think it's going to work. However, so that's why we need the lady Winnie Webb in online. So bring up the dark side of the tokenization of the Black Rock, Larry Fink, and Elite Monteiro. We want to export a new system. This is Unified Ledgers, LNM, XRP, mixtures both. We are also going to get into some information surrounding what is what are the BIS and IMF, the World Economic Forum, actually doing with repo and XRP. So go ahead, pray that this is get into it. Larry Frank is now running. The World Economic Forum is acting chairman. In addition, everything says everything will be tokenized. So everything will soon be on the same universe, digital ledgers, database, that everything on that database have a unique identifier number. So for you as an individual, your identifier number was presumptively by your digital ID or directly linked to. But everything will have digital ID. The tokenization agenda is particularly seek tokenized, but not just the asset. We traditionally think of like a real estate, for example, or gold, play the physical asset as well as digital asset like a Bitcoin. And there's major effort connect with the people like Larry Fink, also people like Mark Carney, who now Prime Minister of Canada, to tokenize the